Here is a quick and easy beginner friendly weed setup in the storage unit using only 2 workers minimum. I'm going to show you guys how I set this up so that you guys can do the same thing and start getting on your automated business. So to start, in this corner, I got 2 lockers for my 2 employees. You can always upscale the employees, but I'm gonna start with 2 just to make it a little more friendly. But what you're gonna do for this setup is you're gonna place drying racks in this corner over here. I set up a large storage rack with all my materials. I got seeds, soil, and water. Right behind the growing pots, I have 3 large shelves. This is gonna house all of the finished grown weed. Coming over to the other side, I have a storage shelf with jars. I want this whole thing to be packaged in jars so it takes up less space and so that I can have more in this storage unit alone. I have 2 packaging stations over here in the corner and 2 shelves for the finished products with jars. So the way I have these set up is I have the handler set up on these 2 packaging stations. So with the botanist, I have them set up on all 6 of these pots. I have each of these pots set up to have any seed. I just do Granddaddy Purple because that's the only one I'm buying. I have these 2 pots set to destination here, these 2 set to the middle shelf, and the last 2 set to the last shelf. For Laura here, the handler, I have her grabbing the items from here and putting them in the packaging station, from here and here, putting them in this packaging station. I also have her putting the stuff from the packaging stations onto these shelves right here. Now with this setup, you're probably going to have to put the jars in the packaging stations themselves and have them stocked up yourself, but you can override that by having another handler do that work for you. However, I'm just trying to make this friendly. He's going to use all of the soil on this shelf rack to plant in all of these pots. Then he's going to water them and put the seeds in. Once they're done harvesting, they're going to end up on these racks, and then they're going to end up in these packaging stations, finally ending up here as jarred Granddaddy Purple. You can use that to then sell to your dealers to make you thousands of dollars. This is a quick and easy setup for beginners for the weed in the storage unit. I got a meth build coming soon.